When I'm talking to the kids about race, and of course it's both myself and Janet, my wife, doing it, it's probably always more challenging than it seems, especially if it's a topic that is new. Um, so it's never like is scripted in a book, right? Every family is different. We have to be very careful about what good conversation looks like, because we have this harmonious idea that when you're having a conversation that everybody's calm and relaxed and says the right thing and the polite thing at all times. But the reality is that conversations about race do get fiery sometimes because it's an angering topic, as like Ajoma Olua says, right? And so like that's important to remember and realize that when things get heated, that's normal. And the thing I've also learned is that the conversation needs to be continuous. If we are only doing it as an event in our house, like once in a while because like an incident happens or either in the world or in school or at home, then it's just going to be challenging to really have an informative conversation. The conversations need to be built upon over time.
As time went on in our family, like it became more normal. I feel like at the beginning, like when we were all younger, it was a little bit more like, let's never talk about this. Why are we talking about this? But then kind of as we continue to talk about it more, and even though like we always end up yelling at each other and somebody's probably crying at the end, like it's gotten to the point where it's like, okay, we're gonna have these conversations and we're comfortable with this topic now. So that has definitely made me more educated on the subject, and I'm now able to like share what I know to other people and educate other people.
Elliot's definitely open and comfortable expressing any sort of viewpoints of his, bringing up any sort of questions. So we've had great conversations. We actually had an example with school in which he was facing a bit of adversity and discrimination just from one of his classmates, and really proud of Elliot that he was able to bring up that issue, and we had a conversation about it, about how, you know, it's not right to make certain remarks, and he was able to do the right thing, bring it up with mom and dad, and you know, we spoke about it, and we were actually able to address it with the school.
It's been like, it feels better because like when one of my classmates said something racist about Chinese, it hurt my feelings. And then when my dad went to the principal to talk about it, it made me feel better.
The fact that I didn't talk much about anything about race and racism as a child when I encountered as a teenager with my parents really sort of strengthened my commitment that this is something that's important for me to talk to my own children about.
Learning about racism it really helped me just understand how the human race can group people, and it also shows how much things like bad assumptions or just overall grouping people as one based on some sort of attribute can really ruin parts of people's lives, and how it can have a very negative impact. And I feel like everyone needs to know about this, because then without knowing it, if you don't know about it, then you could turn into someone that could be saying these racist things, not on purpose, but just because the influence can give you bias, which can really affect people. And I've learned that
you need to be careful with what you say, because sometimes without intentionally meaning it, your bias can really affect people in negative and harmful ways.